There's nothing that we buy today that some portion, somewhere along the chain of events, that a tractor trailer has not carried it.
One of the unfortunate things, I guess, is that our highways are crowded. There's many cars, many trucks, and accidents are going to happen.
Now remember, what we're dealing with is oftentimes 18 wheels. I'm making contact with the ground, and we're talking about 80,000 pounds of a total vehicle weight, a lot of that being the payload or the cargo. And we're going down the highway at 55 and 65 miles an hour. So these vehicles have a lot of energy, and things happen.
A truck's a big machine, and it can inflict a great deal of damage when an accident occurs.
Oftentimes people look at that big bad truck and think they might have been the people who have caused that accident, and that's not always the case.
We've always done accident reconstruction at SEA. Several years ago we put a specific focus on trucks and heavy equipment.
To go out and find out like the who, the what, the why, the where, the when, and the how of an accident.
Accident reconstruction is like putting a puzzle back together. The problem is you don't have all the puzzle pieces.
What you now need to do is collect information. We collect information, whether it be a building that might burn, or an accident scene, or a car that's crushed.
Some new technology, the 3D laser scanner that we use, to give us a 360-degree, three-dimensional picture. And it's amazing how precise this instrument is in measuring detail related to the truck and or surrounding objects when we're looking at an accident site and the surrounding scene.
You go out and you collect that information, everything you can, and then you come back and you start to analyze.
As far as processing the data, we don't do just animations, we do simulations that apply all the principles of physics and mathematical models of the situation. So those aren't us just making up a scenario, those are scenarios that science predicts and reproduces.
And piece by piece you start putting together all the different parts until ultimately you can come up with an opinion, and I feel the conclusion of what really did happen and what caused this accident or what caused that fire.
When we work for a client, our duty is to help them understand the truth of the matter, the facts of the accident, the physics behind it. SEA stands for Scientific Expert Analysis.
SEA is a forensic engineering and investigation company. We were pioneers in the industry. We've got fire investigators, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, metallurgists, civil structural engineers, industrial hygienists, and our own chemical laboratory.
Even though each accident is unique, when you can leverage the experience that SEA has, it gives us an advantage.
We provide services to insurance companies, law firms, and manufacturers throughout the U.S. and around the globe.
We're also one of the leaders in publishing on vehicles in the Society of Automotive Engineers.
Today, what we have at SCA is Trucking CSI, an educational program for many of our clients.
We've invited attorneys, adjusters, and carriers. We're providing free continuing legal education for attorneys, and it's also understanding exactly the science behind a truck. One of them told me today, he said, "I can't believe how much science and technology really is in a truck."
Most people don't know how complicated they are. They don't know all of the various systems and the reasoning behind all those systems.
The reason we do events like today is it gives an opportunity for our clients to really be able to understand what it is to sit in the cab of a truck, what it is to climb under and take a look at the brakes.
They got to see such things as the push rod and the slack adjusters and the motion, the movement. We dealt with how the trailer attaches to the tractor through the fifth wheel. All the components that deals with how a tractor trailer kind of is put together and can move out on the highway.
Maybe you're having too much fun.
Whether it's a demonstration that the tractor trailer is not moving, or one we go out to a test track and actually have a moving tractor trailer and blowing tires and disabling brakes and doing all this testing. It's a lot of excitement for all of us because one, we're advancing knowledge and that helps all of us. And second of all, we're able to present our concepts and ideas better to a jury to say, I've done that. I've driven a tractor trailer with the right front tire disabled or with the brake of the second drive axle not even working. I've done that and I still control the tractor and it still came to a stop.
We're constantly trying to look at the human, the vehicle, and the environment and look at all the factors associated with each of those in order to determine what causes an accident. Many times there's a dispute about what happened, and when I get to the truth and when I get to my opinion, I enjoy conveying that opinion and explaining that to people so that they can understand.
I tell people, all joking aside, that we've got the cool engineers, the ones that can take the technical terms and make it so everybody else can understand what they're talking about.
The enjoyment I have is when someone's eyes light up and say, I understand now what happened.
We take our job and the requests from the clients very serious, and our engineers and our experts are passionate about it. We've been doing it for 41 years. We've got individuals that have been here for that duration, and they love what they do. They believe in what they do, they believe in the science and the truth, and ultimately that's what we stand for.